Shankar Nagarkatte, popularly known as Shankar Nag, was an Indian film actor, screenwriter, director, producer and philanthropist who worked primarily in the Kannada film industry. Besides films, he established himself as a writer and actor in television and theatre. He directed and acted in the most talked-about teleserial, Malgudi Days, based on celebrated novelist R.K.Narayan's short stories. He co-wrote June 22, 1897, an Indian National Award-winning Marathi film. Early career: Shankar Nagarkatte was born on November 9, 1954 in Annava, Uttara Kannada, Mysore state. His parents were Anandi and Sadanand Nagarkatte. His elder brother is the popular Kannada actor Anant Nag. After completing formal education, Shankar moved to Mumbai. In Mumbai, he was attracted to Marathi theatre and immersed himself in theatrical activities. Incidentally, he met his future wife, Arundhati, during a drama rehearsal. Shankar Nag then shifted base to Karnataka. His elder brother Anant Nag had already established himself as an actor and urged Shankar to act in films. He was offered a role of a mercenary by Girish Karnad in the epic movie, Ondanondu Kaladali, which was loosely based on Akira Kurosawa's masterpiece, Seven Samurai. His debut film as actor fetched him a national award at the Delhi International Film Festival. Thus began his film career, where, in a span of 12 years he acted in some 80 Kannada movies, as a leading man, besides co-producing and directing some films like Minchina Ota, Janma Janmada and New Bandar and Jetha. Later days, commercial film producers took notice of Shankar Nag and he began acting in typical Maisla movies. Sitarama was Shankar Nag's first commercial movie. Shankar was an unconventional hero with an unshaven face, distinct swagger, dark eyes and had a rough voice. Although he had never undergone any martial arts training, he earned the sobriquet of Karate King. His popular films include Auto Raja, Geeta, S.P. Sungliana, and Minchina Ota. He had also identified himself with the Janata Party in 1980s. Directorial debut Shankar began his directorial with Minchina Ota. This won him 7 state awards, including the Best Film. And then came a series of films directed by him. Janma Janmada and New Bandar, Jetha, Accident, Ondi Matina Kaith, Nodi Swami Navaradu Haig, Lilchand Hosathiapu. Malgudi Days Shankar did not limit his efforts to cinema. He was equally immersed in theatre and television. Malgudi Days is the best example of Shankar's oeuvre on television. Prior to globalization, Doordarshan was the only broadcaster in India. In addition to program production, Doordarshan used to invite private producers to produce television serials. Shankar accepted the offer and directed Malgudi Days, based on the collection of short stories by R.K.Narayan in 1987, under the banner of Padam Rag Films. Well-known actors Vishnuvardhan and Anant Nag appeared in the serial. Master Manjunath, who played the role of Impish Swami, became a household name. The music, accompanied by the nasal twang Tanana Tanana on YouTube, was composed by L. Vaidyanathan. The teleserial was shot in Agumbe, Shimoga district, Karnataka. Shankar went to direct another teleserial, titled Swami, in the same year. Malgudi Days has been rated as one of the finest serials ever to be made in the history of Indian television. He anchored the Parakaya program on DD1 Kannada, in its starting days. Shankar retained an interest in theatre. His brother Anant Nag and he founded Sankit, an amateur theatre group, which still produces plays. His first ever directorial effort in Kannada was Andya Malaj by Girish Karnad. He continued with productions like Barrister, Sandal Chhaya. Sometime here he was joined by T.N. Narasimhan, who wrote and co-directed Nodi Swami Navaradu Haig, which had, apart from himself, his wife Arundhati Nag and Ramesh Bhatt in the cast. Death: Shankar Nag died in a car crash at Anagaudi village on the outskirts of Davanagar town on September 30, 1990, during the shooting of his film Joki Marasami. His wife and daughter, who were in the car with him, were injured but survived the accident. His last film as an actor, Sundarakanda, was released a few days after his death. For Sundarakanda, Shankar Nag's voice dubbing was fulfilled by Murali, critically acclaimed dubbing artist in the film industry and the second brother of popular actress Sujarani. Niguda Rahasya, one of his last films, also had his brother and the one of the most successful and respected actors Anant Nag complete the voice dubbing for Shankar. Legacy: Nag is considered one of most influential, talented, exciting, dedicated and experimental artist in the Kannada, Marathi, Hindi cinema. The quick-mindedness with no-nonsense thoughts were his strongest characters. Many of his stories are still talked about among his fan base, which include his visions for development, eradicating poverty, working unitedly for a better society, etc. His films are Toraja, Muganastu, Munayana Madari, Karmika Kalanila, Nodi Swami Navaradu Haig, Indina Bharatha, Accident, Parameshi Prema Prasanga, Lorry Driver, etc. were a reflection of his affection towards the working class of the society. Not only did he showed it through films, but also had a big picture, which he was to bring it to the forefront at some point of time in his future life, which unfortunately ended soon. An instance is the Metro Rail project for Bengaluru, which he was closely associated with the forerunners at that time. The Nama Metro only took birth in the 2000s, and as of June 2015, much is left to be completed, with only limited sections of the city enjoying the commute. It is also a well-known fact that among the celebrity stars of the 1980s, two of the actors were famous for driving the trickier gumbutts with only fingers fiercely and enjoying it. One among them was Shankar, the other actor being Rebel star Ambarish, both having terrific interest in cars. Ranga Shankara, a brainchild of Shankar, is one of the leading theatres for stage plays and an important place for the people of Karnataka, as this is one of Shankar's dreams that people take it with their love for plays. The committee has Arundhati Nag, Girish Karnad, etc. among others, and it is an important stage for not only national plays and event but also for hosting international plays in more than 10 languages. It is because of his film Toraja that we can find his pictures on the auto rickshaws of Karnataka even after 25 years of his death. This is a record for having the maximum number of auto rickshaws having his picture in one form or the other, which is a slight edge over all the other actors of Kannada film industry. He is a symbol of assurance of hope towards social improvement and a friendly gesture towards each other in the state. There was a project initiated in the 2000s to bring him back to the big screen with an animated movie. The director planned to use his character to send out meaningful and positive messages to the society. Due to unknown reasons, the project was shelved. It was titled Pravadi. Filmography =television =. References. Further reading, http www.karnataka.com/Shankar Nag htm, http www.vigdi-concurrent-rangashankara asp, http www.rangashankara.org. External links: Shankar Nag at the Internet Movie Database, Sankit Trust, Bangalore's Ranga Shankara project in the memory of late actor, article on TOI, article on Shankar Nag, article on Shankar Nag, article on Shankar Nag, Shankar Nag last interview, a rare audio interview on All India Radio given on July 1988 January. Last interview Part 1-2. Last interview Part 2-3. Last interview Part 3.